Hope everybody is doing well this evening. Yes, a nighttime video for you. Hey, I'm Paul Apollonia. A little bit about myself. I've been selling on eBay for feels like a lifetime, 20 plus years. Took it seriously probably about 15, 17 years ago through a friend of mine who had a bunch of stuff to sell. And that's where I got introduced to doing consignment, which I love. What I sell mainly is probably about 50, 60% of my stuff is consignment sales. Consignment's not for everyone. Some people love it. Some people hate it. I like it. I like working with people. Some people think it's a lot of time wasted. There's time spent in no matter what you're doing. Consignment, thrifting, garage selling. There's time on either end. I love doing it. I also do a lot of parting out of appliances that I get for free or very, very cheap on places like Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist. In fact, I have a parting out a dishwasher course on my Teachable site. That link will be down below if you're interested. It's there. I'll shoot you a special price if you're interested in doing that. It's a step-by-step. I take you through what parts to remove for profit, and it's a step-by-step process on how to remove the parts. I also run the Raleigh eBay eCom Meetup Group. We meet second Thursday of the month at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yes, on the second Thursday of the month, Eastern Standard Time, 3 p.m. for about 2 hours. It is a paid meetup, $5 to join that. It's a real good group. Get about 15, 20 people in there from all over the place. What else do I do? I think that's about it. But please, before I forget, like this video and please subscribe to my channel. Love each and every one of you guys and gals. Thank you so much. 897 subscribers. I know small potatoes to many YouTubers out there, but I love every one of you guys. Thank you for hanging in there over the years with my videos and everything. So let me get to start. I'm going to show you what I sold. Probably about 10 items, kind of all over the place. Some consignment, some parts I've parted out from appliances. I'll do my best to tell you what it cost me and what my profit was from it. Also, I get a lot of items for free. I've made 2 videos, maybe even 3 videos on this. Tell everybody what you're doing. I don't care if you're selling on eBay, Amazon, retail arbitrage, which is where you go into a store and buy new items off the shelf and resell them on Amazon and eBay. You're selling used stuff. You're selling new stuff. You're selling purses, shoes. I don't care. Tell everybody what you're doing. People will give you things for nothing. And I get a good percentage of my inventory from free stuff. So let's get the show on the road. Let me shrink this, my ugly mug there. All right. This is from a oven that I got from a realtors are a huge 2 avenues of realtors, consignment through their clients and also their clients wanting to get rid of things. And this client had a washer, was it? Or dryer? I think it was a washer and an oven. Picked up the washer. She called me up a couple weeks later, said, I got an oven for you if you want it. It's on the curb. I went and grabbed it. I probably made about $100 off of this oven already, if not more. Oh, no. I'll show you another piece I sold off the oven coming up. Probably about $200. I sold the outer glass, and then this is the inner glass. Like when you look into the oven door, you see that smaller glass. That's what this is. You're going to say, how did you ship this? I used pool noodles, wrapped it, cut them same, width and around the edges, and you want to angle them like a picture frame, so the corners are covered. And I basically taped them, and then I cut the noodle in half, like here, and then I put one on top and then one on the bottom and taped that, and then wrapped it in cardboard. I think just once, maybe 2 layers of cardboard I did, and it got there safely. Even the huge, when I sold that huge piece of glass, I think that was in a few videos ago, That was going out to California, and I'm assuming it got out there okay. I didn't hear anything back, so I'm assuming it did. That's the secret with pool noodles. Are awesome for doing microwave turntable trays, glass trays, and a bunch of other things. So grab these when they're on sale. You can get them at the dollar store for $1, obviously, or $1.25, whatever they are now. You can even go to big box stores that have pool noodles. They may be a little bit more, but I've noticed that the pool noodle is a lot longer, so you're getting more noodle for the money. So I got this for nothing, not a huge sale. What's the lowest I go on sales to sell things? It doesn't really matter to me. If I can list it quick, ship it quick, I'll make a couple bucks. I'm totally fine with that. I know some people don't touch things for less than $20, $25, $50 profit, whatever. I don't tell people how to run their business. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. To me, a sale is a sale, and everything adds up at the end of the month. So $20.49. I probably got that price from looking up solds and getting kind of close to what the solds were. And the shipping economy, I always kind of guesstimate my shipping. I've been pretty good at it. What if my shipping is less than $14.99, which it was not? I think I was more than $14.99. But if it was less, do I refund the buyer? No, I do not. If the buyer kind of asks me for a refund, I might throw them a very little bit, but I'm spending time and money. Pool noodles, $1 a piece. I used at least 2 pool noodles on this, not 1.5. That's $2 right there. Boxes, packing material, even though I get most of that stuff for free, I use my time to go get all that. Real quick, listing is keyword. My title is keywords. No trying to do any ands or special characters in that. Just to remember that. All my pictures are done on my phone, which is just a Samsung Android phone. I use a combination of my phone for pictures, the eBay app on my phone to look up solds, sell similars on my phone, from my phone, and then I upload the pictures from my phone to the sell similar listing, and then I go to my computer, which is a Chromebook, and I finish the listing on there. Everybody does it differently. Some people run their whole business from their phone. That's great. That's cool. I wish I could. I'd just like to see a big screen. What else here real quick? I always try and use a condition description when I'm selling anything other than new, because you can use it, and it basically says, whenever I sell appliance parts, and this is a copy and paste of the condition description. We're not responsible for item not fitting. Please only buy if the part number matches. Blah, 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 blah. The same old stuff I have everywhere. What else? Did the shipping costs? Item specifics. These are very important. Take your time. Put as many of these that pertain to your item as possible. Obviously, if this had sleeve length in the item specifics, I wouldn't put sleeve length because it's not a piece of clothing. It's not a garment. Don't fill these in if they don't pertain to your item. Don't put NA, don't put N/A, don't put none, just leave it blank. These come into play when you're on eBay and you're searching and you're all those things on the left-hand side, left hand. That's where these come in. So make sure you fill these out properly. And also Google Shopping loves these. Remember, every day or every night, I forget when it is, eBay uploads all their listings to Google Shopping. So that's what you got to do there. What else? Shipping real quick. This is, all this here is eBay's global shipping program, GSP, people call it. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people tell nightmare stories about it, like the buyer is paying too much taxes. I don't know. I've been using it since day one. Some people believe you can sell more by not using global shipping and doing international shipping yourself. I know international shipping has gotten easier over the years. When I did it years ago, it was a total pain in the battissimo, but it's gotten easier. I keep on meaning to try to do international shipping and see if things would sell faster. I just haven't had the time. I've got too much stuff going on outside of eBay. Everything's fine, just got other stuff going on. So yeah, the economy shipping, I picked that. Now you're going to see when you pick economy, you're going to see like 9-day delivery hand time or something. Why I do that is that gives me every option eBay offers: post office, FedEx, UPS, and any of the options within all those carriers. If I were to pick priority, if I were to pick priority mail, I'd have to technically ship it out priority mail. You could probably do something else, but if something happens in shipping, eBay will most likely not have your back if you don't ship it the same way you have it set up here. And I think that's about it for a quick rundown on my listings there. Okay, let's continue to the next one. This is the other part of that oven that I sold. Excuse me, my nose is itchy. I probably made well over $200 off of these pieces on this oven. I even sold the little knobs for like $7.95 a piece. I think with free shipping. So didn't make much money on that, but hey, $1's a dollar. This was the front panel. It was an oven that had the knobs on the top, and then the panel was in the center, this control panel. The woman said it worked. Everything worked on it. She was just upgrading the oven for no reason at all. I don't know why, but she was upgrading it, so I assumed it worked. I didn't test it. How do you work these things if they don't work when the buyer gets them? I normally just refund them. It's not worth the hassle. It's not worth if it's broken and they're being honest with me. Who knows if they're being honest with me? Most people are honest. There are some shysters out there to try and get away with stuff like that. I don't think I've had that problem with people. I just refund them because it makes no sense for me to pay for shipping to get an item that's broken or not working. So there you go. There's a lot of money in appliance parts. Lots of money. These are like, I don't even call these bolos. A lot of people, be on the lookout for items. Got mixed feelings about doing a lot of those videos. I think sometimes it floods the market and stuff, but that's just me. This was another old consignment item I got. Now, sometimes when you do consignment, you lose contact with your clients. No fault of your own most of the time. When I say no fault of your own, sometimes we forget to stay in contact with clients and they forget to stay in contact with us. Sometimes they pass on. Sometimes they move out of the area. A lot of times what happens to me is they just call you up a couple months later saying, you know what, I've made enough money and you've worked really hard, for me. Just keep everything else. I don't know what happened to this client, to be honest with you, but this was a consignment client. So this would be a 50-50 split. My old rates used to be 50-50 split under $100, and then it would go down from there to split. Now I've changed it to a 50-50 split no matter what, because I have noticed, and I've looked back at my records, I'm spending so much more time on items over $100. My time is money, so it's a 50-50 split all the way through. Kind of a weird item from the 50s or 40s from Germany. This was on eBay for a while, what they call a long tail sales, what resellers call that. A year and a half. What's the date on this? 21. Yeah, it was on there for at least a year, if not longer. It did sell. I did have this on another platform, Macari, too. I'm also using, forgot to tell you guys, using List Perfectly. There's a link down there for a discount for your first month. It's a great program where you basically put all your listings into List Perfectly and then just shoot them out to different platforms. And it's like that. There's no too much adjusting to different platforms. So I'm selling on eBay and Macari. Not real heavy in Macari, but I've got some items out there. What else can I tell you about this item? It's pretty clean. Took pictures of all the angles. Even showed the dirt inside. I should have cleaned that, but I didn't. I did clean it before I shipped it out. I shipped this in a priority box. No, I think it was just a regular brown box with lots of not bubble wrap, but foam wrap that I get from furniture stores. Oh, oops. So a 50-50 split, if I ever find this person, about $25. And the fees come out of the person's end. Okay, you're selling legs from a rock band drum set? What? I sell some weird things. Let me tell you the story about this. Again, tell everybody what you hear is something. That's my dog snoring. Tell everybody what you're doing. I've got a friend that's kind of a minimalist and she moves around a lot. And she'll call me up when she's moving. She'll go, hey, I got in the corner of this room that I've moved out of, all this stuff, just take it. So one time I went and I got the drum set. I sold that. And I found the legs, but it was missing one of these. It was missing one of these legs. So I went, oh, crap. So I put it aside on the shelf. I forgot about it. Next time she moved, I went to, and there was that missing leg with all her stuff. I went, ooh. So I put it all together. Took about a week to sell. It went in, how did I ship this? Did I make a box? I don't know. I may have had a box. I forget. I guess so many boxes for free and packet material. I probably had a box for this. It was a long flat box I had. Took it all apart and sold it. So not bad. $31 again, a free item. Shipping. Excuse me. That seems a little low. I think I made money on that. I can't remember. It was a while ago. So let's just base it on 31. I probably made about $27 on this, let's say. Let's see, I took pictures of all the angles. Everything was there, 170, all that. So let's go to the next item. I'm trying to speed up these videos for you guys. I don't want to spend too much of your time, waste too much of your time on this. These vacuum cleaners, again, another consignment item, realtor that I know, helping her clear out her storage units. She gave me these vacuums probably about a year ago, and it takes me a while sometimes to get the things with consignment. I got so many clients, and they're okay with that. I sold a red one. These things have super suction. Sold a red one for $169. I think I showed the video a couple of videos ago on one of these what I sold videos. Excuse me. With some attachments, some power heads and everything. Incredible vacuum cleaners. They go for good money. If you see them, grab them. This one sold without a bag. I didn't have any bags. He was trying to offer me less. And I said, look, I really can't go for much less. I think I sold it to him for $140. He bought it, shipped it to him. How did I ship this? The problem with these is I could not get, hang on. I could not get this dang tube. There's a seam in here and there's two tubes. And I could not, the extension wand, I could not get these apart. I tried WD-40. I tried penetrating oil in here. I looked on the web to try and get these apart. I couldn't get them apart. So I had to send these in a much larger box than I wanted to. How did I ship this? I have a video out there on, I telescoped two boxes, two Lowe's Home Improvement small heavy-duty boxes. Made one, telescoped the other one on top, pushed it down, put everything in there, packed everything with packing tape, packing materials and everything, wrapped everything nice, and shipped it out. It's probably about 8 inches higher than it had to be. They got it. They were thrilled with it. He messaged me back about 5 days later and said the power head isn't working right. It's something was wrong with it. We went back and forth. I said, make sure you didn't suck up something and something's not jammed in there. He claims he did check that. There was nothing jammed in there. He says it's just worn. It won't stay in the floor position, which, no, that's it. Okay, let me show you. That right here, this piece here, that's the floor position. One click, that's carpets. Click it forward, I think it's floor. And he or she, whoever it was, said they can't get it out of that position. We went back and forth a little bit. I said, look, I can refund you a little bit of money, not that much. I offered him $20, and he was like, well, I'm seeing them going for $35 on eBay. And I looked them up, and they were going for $35. So to keep the peace, I just refunded them $35. I did make money on shipping on this. I think it cost me only $19 or $23 to ship it to him. So I made some money on shipping. Again, a consignment item. This client kind of wants the money back, kind of doesn't. Some people are like that too. They're like, You don't have to pay me for that one. Just keep that. So I did pretty good on this, but keep an eye out on these vacuum cleaners. I have never seen these before until I saw these two. So keep an eye on those. Here's a piece of a printer. Somebody gave me a printer. I try and part out as much as I can off of things. One thing with parting out, let me give you a little tip there. If you're going to keep a stopwatch or keep a timer, whatever. Don't be spending hours and hours. And I talk about this in my parting out dishwashing course on that teachable site. Link is below. Your time is money. You don't want to spend 5 hours to parting out something and only making $25. So just keep an eye on your time. These are all just quick remove items off the printer. Took me all of 2 seconds to take it off, take the pictures. This is the model number off the printer, which I always try and do when I'm selling parts. I always try and include the picture of the model number in all my parts listings. I try. Sometimes I forget. But I try and do that. It just avoids a lot of confusion. So got it for free. Did really well. Went out first class, so it was probably about $5, maybe $4.95 or $4.85, and whatever that would be. So probably made about $21 on that, on a free item. Took a couple months to sell. These I acquired. Somebody was throwing a bunch of these out. They were throwing out about 27 of these old Chromebook power cords. I'm a Chromebook user, and somebody called me up and said, I've got these Chromebook cords I don't need anymore from a business. I said, I'll take them. So they gave them to me. I sold 10 to one person for $110 or whatever it was with the discounts and everything. Probably was more than that, I forget. And these trickle out slowly but surely, one here, one there, for free. So free shipping. I'm making roughly, they go out first class, probably at about 14 ounces. Remember about first class, do all your shipping through eBay, whether you're doing post office, FedEx, UPS, you get discounts with eBay. But the most important thing is you got to remember first class. When you ship through eBay on first class, it goes up to 1 pound. 15 ounces, close to 1 pound. You take that same package to the post office and hand it to them and have them scan or have them create the label, it goes up to 13 ounces. Now, let me tell you again, I've told you the story before. I had an issue with the post office. I take my stuff to one post office. I've never had a problem there. One day I took it to a different post office, came home the next day and saw all my first class packages at my front door with saying it was too heavy. So I reprinted the labels and took them to my post office and they went through. So just make sure your post office is aware of that. Yeah, I make probably about $11 on these, so it's not bad for something I got for free, and it just slips into a padded envelope, and that's it. This dishwasher, this refrigerator deli meat pan, it was an interesting one. I don't know why I had free shipping on this. Don't ask me why. Probably, I'm not a big fan of free shipping. Probably because all the other ones I was looking at had free shipping. That price is awfully low for free shipping. This went out to California. There's a little bit of a kind of a horror story, but really it turned out to be okay on my end. So I'm already at like $19 shipping, not making a whole lot of money on this. The guy gets it, the gal gets it, whoever it was, and says it's too big or too small. And I say to them, did you look? The measurements are in the item description or item specifics. I think they're even down here. No, they're not. I probably should put them down here too, but I didn't. They responded to me and said, it's too small. I'm going to return it. And I said, you're going to pay for shipping because that wasn't my fault. It was described properly. And I went, okay. And eBay sent me a return thing. And it said, if they don't return it by this date, the case will be closed. And I'm waiting and I'm waiting. And some people don't go through eBay. They ship it out themselves. So, which is not really good. When you're dealing with a return, always go through eBay. Always create your label through eBay so eBay can track it. Both the buyer and seller can track it. And guess what? I never got it back. Thank you. So I never heard back from the guy or gal, and that was fine. But people don't read. Remember that. People do not read. I probably should put the size up here too in the title, but I really didn't want to. Kind of takes away from the keywording. Whew, that was close. What is this one here? This is an item I found in the garage. I'm in the process of clearing out inventory and really getting into the inventory is my enemy type thing. And I want to flip things really quick. Even if I mean selling them for a lower price, just to get rid of things. Sold several dozen of these throughout the years. I used to do small engine repair. These are blower, hand, gas blower, tube things. You don't make a lot of money on these. These are, nickel sales, whatever they call them. Yeah, penny sales, whatever. It went out first class. Got to watch out. You can't send out something longer than 24 inches, I think, first class. I think this was 22 inches going out. I just put this in a big poly envelope, not even padded it, and just rolled it up and put my label on the tube there after I rolled up the the poly envelope. I think I went out at $4 or $5 and something. It was something that was laying in the garage. I almost threw it out, and I thought, let me see if these things are still selling, and they are. And here's our last item, a current consignment item. Current consignment client. I don't know why that picture is like that. Okay, there we go. A bread maker. Boy, we've all had bread makers in our day. We've gone through them. We buy them, use them for a couple of weeks, and then put them in the closet. And then I used to just give them away on Craigslist, but there's a lot of money. This I sold as a whole bread maker. I looked it up, went to her house. I've sold a lot of things for her so far. Her stuff has been really good flip rate and everything. I looked this up and I went, wow, we can get $86 for this. And I did within 2 days. Half and half, 50-50 split. So I'll take that all day long. I like consignment. I'm not paying for my inventory. It just comes to me. Well, I have to go get it, but I'm just saying I'm not putting any money out for it. Bread makers do sell. Bread maker parts sell like crazy. So if you can pick up a bread maker for free or real cheap, you might be better off parting it out. This one, I don't know. It was working. It was lightly used. I mean, look at the inside of this. It's like, that's the top. So it's like really clean. The sides, where's the inside? Somebody wanted the inside picture. That's it, working. Whenever I sell something electronic that I know is working, I always show a picture of it kind of working, of it on. Where is the picture of the, well, I guess it's not there. I thought I had a picture of the coils. There it is, the bread basket, the bread maker. The nice thing about this one is it's a loaf. It's not a round thing you're pulling out of there. But all this stuff will sell. Let me see if I can zoom this up. All this pan would sell. It's my dog snoring. Sorry. This pan would sell. There's an element down there that would sell. These mixers, turners would sell. So there's a lot of money in bread maker parts. Remember that. Okay, my friends. Well, that is about it for this, what I sold on eBay. I want to thank you for watching again. Please don't forget, please subscribe to my channel and please like this video. I appreciate you, every one of you guys and gals, for hanging in there and watching my videos. You guys have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Thank you. Bye-bye now.